Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Direct, and welcome to my channel. Here we look at the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And so today we are talking about the week of September 23rd through 29th. Big week. It's a huge week. We got the sun moving into Libra. We've got the equinox, which is the change of seasons, which reminds me I am going to be putting up a series of videos for each of the zodiac signs for purchase for $1.99. They'll be paid through my PayPal. You will need to email me at moondirected.com so that I have your address to send the video link to. So that's how that's going to work. And also, what else we have going on? We have a new moon happening in Libra, and so we have the sun in Libra, the moon in Libra. It's quite likely this turns into a relationship discussion. It has so far with every other one, so that could happen. And then we have this change of seasons, and so all kinds of changes happening. And so it just looks really interesting. So we're going to touch base by starting out with your chakras to see what we're going to be talking about. And apparently we're talking about relationships. Shocker. I mean, that's just the way it's been going. So it's intimacy and freedom, acceptance and trust. Intimacy and freedom, acceptance and trust. That is understanding and giving the space, right? The intimacy and the freedom. Like, where's the balance, right? Libra's about balance. So how much is too much space? How much is not enough? You know, are you giving too much space, or are you probably not if you're Cancer, or are you clinging too hard and not letting the other person breathe? So accepting the situations for what they are, trusting and believing in them and their partners, and you have guidance, and it says support, love, signs, and direction. Listen to your intuition, follow your guidance in matters of the heart this week. What else can I tell you? That might actually be for the whole month. It kind of feels like that with all this Libra energy, but especially with the sun and the moon doing that, and you are a moon child, right? And so you're going to notice that. And let's get some additional overall energy for the week. I rarely do relationship readings, but I think this month I'm going to have to do one for every sign because it is popping up, and I think it's going to be a real thing. So be looking for those at some point this week, this month. Okay. Ooh. What? No. Cancer. All right. Let's get into it. We're going to pull some other cards to help us along. This looks tough. All right. Like, I have these cards, and then I have some other ones that I think we're going to use. I had to use them for Aries also. Okay, so, wow. So you have the Devil. So, remember we're talking about listening to your intuition in matters of relationships and what is enough space and what is too much clinginess. Where are you giving yourself away? The Devil card is about boundaries, healthy boundaries. Are you going out of your way and giving someone too much? And then what happens is that if the situation's not working, the Tower coming down in a relationship or anything, it means it wasn't a stable structure. It means it needed to come down. You needed to be set free. And so in the aftermath, or I don't know, because those are your major arcanas. That's divine timing, divine guidance. The divine is at work there. Here in the minor arcana is where you're standing, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is looking at a situation and determining, is there growth? Is this a wise investment of my time, my energy, my resources, my heart, my emotional, physical, mental, whatever you have going on, right? So there is a situation that needs to be assessed that does not look like it's on stable ground, that has this temptation that doesn't look good. And listening to your intuition. Let's just see what else happens here. All right, so Monday when we walk into the week, the moon is in Cancer, and it's about pushing through. It's pushing through the resistance you have to the disillusionment. The situation that you thought was going to be one thing and it's not. And letting go of a belief, I feel like you thought it was going to work out this way and maybe it's not. And so there's this disillusionment, the sadness, but the tower is coming down and it was not a stable structure. It couldn't work. Okay, so let's just see what we have going on here. Whoa, whoa, what? Okay. Oh, all right. So we're talking about relationships and failure. We have a relationship falling apart. Something that you thought was, it's not working out at all like you thought it was. I am really sorry. I have, oh God, and we have the Death card and the Judgment card. Yeah, okay. Wow. And you have the courage. Have the courage to listen to your intuition and do what's right for you. When you're assessing the situation that's not working, have the courage to do what you need to do to make this work. Let's see what we get here. I don't think those other cards would be helpful that I was thinking of, and I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can think of off the top of my head here. So this is Divine Feminine energy here that I'm using for the Leo cards. And Leo, Moon moves into Leo on Tuesday morning at 5:19 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And that is in your second house of self-value, self-worth, self-esteem, finances. And it's about compromising and surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the divine timing, understanding that Spirit actually has your back when this situation is falling apart and you think, oh my gosh, I'm out here all alone and nobody cares about me. That's not true. The divine actually has your back. The divine is protecting you. The divine is saying, this is not a good situation. Have courage, have faith. We are going to get you through this. Listen to your intuition. And start asking for what you want, not who you want. What do you want in a relationship? What do you value? What is important to you? Be willing to release the negative energy, the negative situation. Be willing to let that go in order to make space, to allow room. Because we're in Libra season. In Libra season, actually, I'm going to jump ahead real quick because the new moon in Libra is at 5 degrees and 20 minutes of Libra, and it's about sudden romantic opportunities. So if you don't allow this to disappear, you are blocking a possible opportunity from coming in. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, this one too. Okay. So we have magic, Morgan Le Fay. We have magic. This is divine timing. We have strength. That's that courage, having the strength. We have gateways and creation. Okay, this is an opportunity to step forward to get to where you want to go, not in this situation where you could be in a relationship with someone who has some kind of addiction, or you could be addicted to the person you're in a relationship. There is something about this relationship that the boundaries were not healthy. You were giving too much. They were taking too much. You were not, I can't imagine you were taking too much. It feels the other way around. It really does. And besides your Cancer, right? And the problem with Cancer is that you want so much to make something work. You will keep trying, even when there's, little to work with. So, gateways. I really want you to focus on this. It is a gateway, and we have a gateway. We have a new beginning with this new moon in Libra, which is all about revising how you view this situation. But first, you're going to have to compromise this compromise, I feel like, is within, right? Like, it's not compromising with this person that's a tower, that's the devil. No, this is the compromise inside where you say, I have to release and let go. Like, Cancer hangs on so tightly, right, to a situation, and it's so hard to let go of that situation no matter what's going on, and being able to open up the claws and letting something release it, releasing it back to the wild, allowing it to go on its way and wishing it well. The situation could be a work situation. It could be a family situation. It could be a personal relationship. But whatever this is, it had to go. And there's new opportunities waiting for you, but not unless you open up and release and let go. Not unless you understand, and maybe the compromise is the compromise you have within yourself where you go, I understand that if I let this go, I am opening myself up to new opportunities, because when that moon moves in to Virgo on Thursday at 6:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, that is in your third house of communication, and that is negotiation. But with the negotiation comes the peace. And so this is negotiating the release from your job or from your partnership or from the whatever the situation is. Could be friends. But whatever it is making you miserable. It's some kind of a relationship. And it was not easy. When we have judgment and death and failure of a relationship, this thing just came apart. So how do you work your way through this? Let's get a little guidance on how, to negotiate your way through this situation. And I feel like the negotiation is more within you. Like, okay, I understand and I believe that if I let this go, the peace I feel is because I know it's in my best and highest good. It's in the best and the highest good of all. And when I release the situation, I am opening the doorway to opportunities. For something better. So, yes, transition and change. Follow your passion. Heal the past. On Friday night, the moon is void of course. That's that pause, that breath between when it's changing signs. And it happens at, in the middle of the night, like 11:58 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, pay attention to your dreams. Allow yourself to rest. Try to calm your mind. If you need to, play some rainstorm music from the YouTube channel in order to fall asleep. Do what you need to do, because happiness is at hand. But right now you need to be still and go within. So if you can just release, if you can let go of the control that you felt you were like, I can do this. I think the answer is the universe said, oh my gosh, no you can't. Tower moment. Tower moments are hard. You'd like to think you could see that stuff coming. You probably saw it coming, and so I want to tell you, even though this card did not come up here, to be compassionate with yourself. To understand that you were just trying, you were being you, and that's okay. And don't feel I feel so stupid that I didn't see this coming, or I stayed here too long. No, you didn't stay there too long. Now's the time to go. And you learn stuff about you. You learn stuff about life. You learned something. So it wasn't wasted time. But now it's time. Because there is a new beginning. There is a revision of what you saw your future as. You are stepping through the gateway. When that moon, we have that new moon on Saturday. It's at 2:26 p.m. on Saturday. So, I haven't mentioned this to the other signs because there's been so much going on, but do a new moon intention. Write down the attributes that you would like to attract into your life. What are you looking to attract? You're so nurturing. Ask for a nurturing person. You're understanding. Ask for an understanding person. Don't ask for a certain person. Ask for the attributes that you want. The kindness, the compassion, the willingness to give, the willingness to commit. Now is the perfect time to take action, take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. You have to move forward because the Tower is coming. I don't think that there's actually a choice on that. And you have intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. Okay, The universe is saying, do your new moon intentions. Write them down. Be as focused and detailed on it as you possibly can. What do you want your life to look like 6 months from now, 18 months from now? What do you want it to look like? Realize that you're peeking through a doorway. You're peeking through the keyhole. The light is brighter. There's a whole new world on the other side. What is it that you want that world to look like? Allow for the opportunities for this new relationship to come to you. Is it going to come this week? No. It's a new moon. 6 months, 18 months from now, yes. But not right now, not right now. Right now, stuff is falling apart. And then there you need to go through the healing process. You can't just jump right into another relationship. I mean, if you did, it would be unlikely to be, you end up with another tower moment. You're not setting yourself up for success. Have courage, my friends. You can do this. We'll take those two. We're definitely taking those two. Those were the two. Okay, so we have Cherry. It says, live an extraordinary life. If you've been living small because you've been in a relationship that's been holding you back and holding you down, go be extraordinary. Go do something different. Go live the life you want to live. Be who you want to be, and then you will attract the right relationship to yourself. So allow yourself the time for healing and have fun with your inner child. Watermelon. These are your color cards for the week, but this should be your attitude for life. Have fun with your inner child and live an extraordinary life. Don't let other people dictate to you who you are. You are a co-creator with the universe. You decide who you are. You look in the mirror and you go, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. This is who I'm going to be. And when you do that, the right relationship will show up. But if you are looking in the mirror going, nobody ever loves me, it never works out for me, well, you're telling yourself that, and that's what you're creating for yourself. Not the way to go. You are extraordinary. You are fun. You are compassionate. You are kind. You are caring. These are the things you tell yourself. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loving. I am in a supportive relationship that nurtures me. It does not deplete me. It nurtures me. That is what you want. So write it down. Burn it, turn it over, spirit. You can do this. My heart is going out to you. So much love. You guys hang in there. It looks like a rough ride, but on the other side, I see sunlight. So step into the sunlight. All right? You take care. We'll talk soon.